day's coming where there won't be any commissions in MLS. You're going to see zero, nothing, and the people in the audience, a lot of them, they just, thought I was out of my mind. It's just a trend. Like, when things start, like you can't really stop them when it's a trend. And there are many trends right now that we're addressing today that we just want you to get ahead of and combat. But if you don't know what they are, then what will happen is you won't fully commit to the solutions. Okay. You'll wait until it's a real problem for you, and then you react to things in your business that way. And that's the last thing that we want for you, is to be a reactionary real estate professional. Like, you want to actually set up your own economy and command what people do in doing business with you. Like, you command it versus reacting to it as the way the majority of real estate agents are going to be. So fully understanding what we're talking about here is we can't overstate it. That's why we're going through and looking at all of these issues and items so that you can be well aware. And now we're going to get ahead of it, and you'll be prepared for whatever the marketplace throws at you versus reacting.
The point we made is, when you list a house, you can decide whether you'll take the listing on. You get to negotiate your fee when you work with a seller. But when you work with a buyer, if you're just accepting whatever is being offered on MLS, then you don't control what you get paid. How do you have a business when you don't control what you get paid? And, I ask you this: in your marketplace, are most of the listing agents, are they strong negotiators or are they weak negotiators? Okay. And most of them are weak. And look, you just don't want to be accepting whatever like. A lot of our members are giving away zero. It's easier. It's an easier conversation, because you can say to the agent representing the buyer, go get your own commission. You figure that out with your buyer, right? So I guess we're way ahead of the curve again, just like the guaranteed sale program. We're ahead of the curve because the iBuyer companies, we can't say it's not a thing. This is what millennials want. They want to press a button and sell their house. Same thing with your fees here. You've got to get coached up on how to negotiate your fee directly with the buyer. What are you going to do? Here's an open-ended question, folks. What would you do if tomorrow the Department of Justice came out and they said, yeah, you know what? I think they say what we're doing here in real estate is it's a breach of is it called the Sherman Act?
Sherman Antitrust Act.
Yeah. What would you do tomorrow if they said, yeah, we're not going to allow that anymore? We're not going to allow listings to be submitted where there's compensation from the seller to the buyer agent, because you're forcing the seller to pay opposing counsel. And we believe that that's illegal. What would you do tomorrow if, when you worked with a buyer, zero was being offered in the commission box? So we want to get you guys prepped up and coached up on what's coming down the road. Like, we haven't been wrong about this stuff, right? For those of you that have been around for a long, long time, it's not like, it's not like these things we talk about don't happen. They do.
So we will see you at the Craig Proctor Mega Systems for the Market Shift Conference, exclusively for you and your team members, July 28th, 29th, and 30th in Orlando, Florida. Let's go serve big.